Leon Edwards, I'm going to start with the same question I always start with you. Where on earth have you been and what on earth have you been up to?
Been just chilling, having family time off. Since the fight last year in Manchester, I feel like I need to just regroup, get my thoughts together again, and yeah, let's go again. Now here we are, ready chasing that 2-time world championship.
Because there's low key, keeping a low profile,
Yeah.
and then there's what you do. We see you at the fights,
Yeah.
disappear, and you return. And I
Yeah.
suppose after a win, it's like, oh, Leon's just taking it easy.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
a loss, people
Yeah,
get
exactly.
concerned. There's something wrong.
Yeah,
So
nah, I'm good. I'm
reassure
good.
us.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm in good energy, high energy. Also bought a house. I have to do my house up. When you're a champ and when you're busy doing a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? If you don't get time for your personal life to like buy your house, do it up because you gotta go this, that, do that. So, took a little time to regroup. Like I said, get my thoughts together. But yeah, everything's good, man. I'm in good spirit, happy.
When you say doing the house up, are you DIYing or?
Oh, nah, I ain't got a clue how to do that.
Just commissioning.
I'll pay. Let's get this done. But yeah, but now here we are, ready to go again.
It seemed to really suit you being the
Yeah,
champ.
100%.
You seem to be getting used to it. You've really kind of fitted you nicely.
Yeah.
So how have you got used to that no longer being the case?
I think I'm still a champion in my mind. I mean, I feel like champion is a spirit, and I don't feel like me losing this a close decision to Belal takes nothing away from that. You know what I mean? It's under the circumstances that I fought 5 a.m. Like it was crazy. You know what I mean? And even on my worst day, I still won 2 rounds. He won 3 rounds, and so yeah, it is what it is. I haven't got used to that mentality. My mentality is always that I am the champ, and after this fight, I will fight for the title again. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm at.
We don't have to go back over the fight. This is fight week for a new fight. I do just want to ask one question. We know the time seemed to affect you, but how does it feel when you're in the octagon and that kind of dawns on you that things aren't quite right? How long did it take you into that fight to realise that this just doesn't feel like I want to feel?
I think pretty much before I walked out, when I was walking out,
Really?
you know what I mean? I felt, because no when I walked out, I'm like, my son comes on, I'm like pumped. I walked out, I was quite flat, you know what I mean? And you're there, innit? So it's gotta also go out there and obviously walking out, I knew in my head I still thought that I could go out there and perform and beat Belal, and that was it. But once my body and my mind wasn't in sync how sharp it is in the daytime, like in the day, you feel sharp. I feel like I woke up and someone said, you gotta go and fight, bro. And then you wake up, you gotta go and fight, you know what I mean? And I was like one step ahead of my thoughts.
Yeah.
But like I said, it is what it is. It's been a long time now. I've pushed that out of my head, and now just like I said, focus on being the best version of me going forward. You know.
Did it take a while to shake it off?
I let it sit with me for a little bit. I wanted to though, because I've lost a fight for almost 10 years. It's a long time in the UFC. You know what I mean? So I wanted to sit with me for a bit and just get used to that feeling, so I can know that I don't want to feel it again. You know what I mean? And just go from there. I'm not one of these guys that take like losses light. You know what I mean? Some guys lose and just crack on with the day and just do it again. And for me, I'm a winner, and that's my mentality, and I want to win, and I train to win, so I expect to win. You know.
Do you wish you could shake it off a bit easier, or are you grateful for the fact
I'm grateful for that.
I'm
grateful for that, for sticking on me, because that's what kind of forced me to where I'm at today. You know what I mean? If I had that mentality that losing is okay, which it is okay, but not in the sense of blasé. You know what I mean? I feel like I'll get to the point where I'm at in my career. You know what I mean? I take it serious, and so yeah.
What's more important for you? Is it getting back to the title, or is it getting a win back over Belal?
I think neither. It was more about the get back to the title. Obviously, is my main goal to be 2-time world champion. But it's more about me, right? It's more about me. I want to put my best foot forward, perform my best, and that's just where I'm at mentally with it. You know what I mean? And if I perform my best, then I'll guarantee world championship, and that's just it. Yeah.
What are you still getting better at, skill-wise?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
That's good.
Yeah, 100%. Everything. My striking, my grappling, everything. You know what I mean? I feel like I got an understanding of the game. I've been for a long time now. I've been in the UFC probably over 10 years. You know what I mean? I've fought many styles. I've done many camps. I've traveled the world training with people. So I got a good sense of mixed martial arts, and how it works and what goes and what don't. But I feel like I always want to learn, right? I don't want to get like in this blasé mentality, think, oh, I know it all now. I don't need to train that much so yeah, everything.
You were originally supposed to be fighting Jack, a matchup that people were really, really excited about. When that fell through, what sort of say did you have in terms of who you would face, or were you just told this is who it's going to be?
Now I wasn't just told. I got other options, right? I asked Ian, Gary. He said you weren't available.
Was he the first person you asked for?
Axel, yeah. I feel like that'd be a great matchup for the UK fans, and I was striker as well. Would have been good. I was excited for the Jack fight because it was the first time in like 5 years fighting a striker. I feel like it would have been good entertainment for the UFC, for the London crowd to compete with another striker. But like I said, Sean Brady is another star that my last 5 years, it's been Usman twice, Kobe, Belal, like it's all grapplers, right? So if it's in a scenario where I could do a short camp for someone, it would be someone like Sean Brady. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the last 5 years, my setup around me has been kind of focused on that style. Tweaks here and there, obviously, the way he fights. But yeah.
That's interesting because I'm probably more negative than you are. Just generally in life.
Yeah.
But I see that and I'm like, oh, Leon's got to do another camp for a wrestler.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going,
Yeah, but
as you say.
Yeah, and if you believe you're the best, right? Like, you gives a like, whether it's Sean or who cares? You know what I mean? It's not, like I said, it's not about Sean, this fight for me. It's about me, right? It's me going out there and putting my right wrongs and just perform to the best of my abilities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in the UFC, that's just what they do. What division is mostly that kind of style fighters. You know what I mean? So if you want to be the best, you're gonna have to someday face these guys, and that's all I've faced for the last 5 years. So I'm just used to it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I got a great team behind me as well that got me to championship, defend the championship. So I'm just a seasoned guy in this position. You know.
Do you guys take lessons from the grappling you faced against Belal that you can bring into this fight?
Not really.
No.
Not really. I feel like the grappling is different, a bit similar but different. What the attacks. I think there's more submission threats with Sean. There weren't none with Belal. So yeah, it's pretty similar but different at the same time. Yeah.
Did you want to fight Ian because that would be one of them striking matchups, and that's what you?
I was looking for a striker. It weren't really about Ian, to be fair. It's just about who's a good name, who's entertaining for the UK fans. Buckley was mentioned as well. He's another like striker. He said he couldn't make weight. He's too short notice for him to make weight. So I was looking on the list of who's good strikers, top 5 or top 6. You know what I mean? Yeah. Weren't available. So yeah, Sean was the man.
Can I bring you some quotes that Sean gave us earlier? Belal exposed him in some spots. Kamaru did it as well multiple times, and that's something I plan on exposing as well. What do you make?
I don't know. That's what he says, right? Like,
yeah, he's very confident that his grappling is going to be too much for you.
Like, who has he fought realistically to judge his grappling off, right?
I mean, Gilbert can grapple, right?
Gilbert can grapple. Gilbert is not me. You know what I mean? He's a good fighter, but he ain't me. And if that's what you're banking his work off, then it's 2 different people. You know what I mean?
He also said, I don't plan on shooting on Leon. I'm going to fight Leon. I can stay on my feet and fight him for 25 minutes and beat him like that. And I know that for a fact. Music to your ears?
Music to my ears. He won't. He will shoot. He will shoot. But like I said, he's free to say what he wants. You know what I mean? Come fight night, we'll see who's the better man. You know what I mean? There's levels to this game, and he's good, but he's not there yet. You know what I mean? And I feel like Saturday night I proved that.
How high are the stakes for you in this fight?
It's more on me. It's not really. I don't put no pressure on myself to compete for nobody. I mean, it's more. I want to go out there and perform for myself. I want to go out there and put my right wrongs in my last fight. You know what I mean? It's more me, so I'm even more eager to do it because it's for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The stakes are high for me because it's more performance-wise. I want to show the world I am the best weight in the division. You know what I mean? And it starts at the night again.
Yeah.
My last lost was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I went on like a 10 years win streak.
Yeah.
So I hate losing. Like it burns me. You know what I mean? So
I can see that.
I have to put it right.
Got another decade of destruction.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nah, I got 10 years left. That. But my son said you got to be out of the game by 37. So I got to listen to my son. I'm gonna stack it all up for now, and yeah.
Win by any means necessary gets you back into the title shot, or do you want to make a bit of a statement on Saturday?
I feel like a statement would put me straight into title shot. I feel like the Shavkat Ian fight was lacklusted. He's injured as well, so there's nobody else. There's been no really movement in the welterweight division. You know what I mean? Everyone ain't fighting each other or having fought, or there's not much going on in the division. So I feel like a win over Sean, a good win, just put me right back where I left off.
When you get back to that, do you think you're fighting Belal or do you think you're fighting Jack? And who would you like to fight?
I'd like to fight Belal, obviously, because of the scenario. You have to pick who wins is difficult. I feel like Jack I was a better striker than Belal. Belal got the wrestling, but Jack scrambles well to get back up to his feet. It's a good fight. I'm excited to see how it plays out, to be fair. I think it will be good for me to watch it. Then if I fight Belal, it will be good footage to watch. You know what I mean? So however it goes, I don't get wins, but yeah, I'm intrigued to see how it plays out.
How excited are you to be back in London?
I'm excited, man. I've never lost at O2. The fans are crazy. It's always booming. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to get back in there and perform.
Fondest memory of fighting in London?
Has to be probably the Kamaru tower defense. I think that was a fantastic night, and I look to keep it going.
Is that the best performance of your career?
I don't know.
What is the
best
performance?
I don't know. I had a few good ones to be fair.
I agree.
Well, it was good. That was a good performance. I mean, especially for the level of opponent I was competing against.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good.
Good. You feel a bit chippier this week. I like it.
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm just chilling.
You're relaxed.
Yeah.
There's a nice kind of
because
edge
it's like,
there, right?
You
want to get going.
Yeah, 100%. I just want to like get in there and get going. I mean, I feel like I said, I'm content in where I'm at in life. I'm content mentality where a decision lost doesn't knock my confidence. I mean, I truly believe that I am the best welterweight in the division, and also they're judging it in the fight game. It doesn't matter whether you win 20 years. If you lose one fight, bad, they'll be like, that's the guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the game is the game, right? And you just gotta move with it, and yeah, it's all good.
If this all ends now, if you don't get to go back to that title,
that won't happen. Yeah, that won't happen.
Yeah.
My mentality is not even foreseeing that. You know what I mean? That won't happen, and
you wouldn't be satisfied with what you've done.
I'm satisfied. I've came from nothing, brother. I came from like poverty. You know what I mean? So I'm more than satisfied. I am grateful to God to what I've achieved in my life and what I'm able to give to my family and what the years have let me do in my life. You know what I mean? So I am satisfied. You know what I mean? I'm never ungrateful for what the position God put me in, and I this is what it is. You know what I mean? Whether I win or lose, my faith doesn't change, my mentality doesn't change, and I truly believe that I am where I'm meant to be. And if that's what it was meant to be, it will be loud. That's what it's meant to be. Now we got to move forward and crack on and keep moving.